Welcome back to So Let's Play, the only series where you can take away a whole mechanic and build a level around it. On today's episode, we will be doing Forsaken City A-side, again, but this time with a twist. We will not be able to dash at all. In fact, let me go to extended variants, just to make sure I don't accidentally dash. Also, this thing is a golden berry. You collect it at the start of the level, and then you need to bring it all the way to the end to actually grab it. I'm not consistent at 1A Dashless at all after this room, because in this room, we have to do a 6-tile jump, which is very difficult. Honestly, just spam jump and hope it works. It doesn't always work, but as if I care. There are also some berries that are straight up impossible to get dashless, which is why the secret we're going to do, 1A dashless, does not involve berries. In fact, it's impossible to get all the berries. It's actually impossible to get the crystal heart in the cassette, too. At least to my knowledge. Maybe not the cassette? If you use, like, rando perfect strats? Anyway, this is the hard room that I struggle with. I have no strat for it, I just kind of throw myself at the wall until it works. Which is not very effective, I will admit. But hey, if it works, it works. Okay, I think I figured out how to do that just now. Ouch. Amazing gameplay. Since I apparently can't buffer a climb jump to save my life, I'm just gonna wait there. Awesome. Now we're on to Chasm. Honestly, this playthrough is a lot faster without going for any of the extra berries. You're probably wondering what I was doing there, if you don't know. Well, Madeline's hitbox, like hurtbox, is slightly smaller than her actual hitbox. So let's say Madeline is this box. So there's a split here. This section is where she can die, and this section is added on to the previous one, where that's basically her entire hitbox. So using that, you can jump off of spiked walls from the top, like those corners there. This is one of the harder rooms for me because I have no strategy. Honestly, strategies would completely annihilate most of this level. Surely there has to be a better way than just dying to this over and over. Or I could just be good at the game suddenly. I guess that works. You see that thing I just did where I jumped off the wall? That's used a lot in Forsaken City D-side, and I really don't like it. It seems like the kind of tech that should only really be used to dashless, but here we are. Alright, we're at the final room already. Isn't that awesome? I can't actually do that. Here's one of the hardest techs for me to learn. A 4-tile overhang. Not to be confused with a 4-tile jump. I did a corner kick by accident, but hey, if it works, it works. And there we go! The secret berry! It's another golden. But this time, it's winged. I also cleared the level faster than my first run. Yeah, I would be exhausted too. Don't worry, you're not the only one. It says chapter complete instead of chapter clear, because I didn't get every collectible in one run. But, I did get the Wing Golden, and I died like 27 times doing it. But hey, that's alright. On the next episode, we will take care of some even more unfinished business. But, it's gonna be quite a bit easier than what I just did. Luckily, it will be the last one before the finale. So stay tuned for that, and have a good one. See you in the next one.